eating ramen, my god! Dude, I'm eating food. I'm not watching to. Would you want to hear me slapping away on, like, my food or whatever? I'm eating ramen! That was provided for me from my mom. So, no ASMR. No. That's entirely no. That's an entire sub goal on its own. Look, I do an ASMR stream or a video once I reach 10K followers. That is the only time I'll ever do that, ever. I refuse. We're not gonna do that. We're not having no ASMRing, alright? Plus, this is like my lunch / breakfast. But, hi everyone. Sorry again, apologies for this late stream. OBS was fighting me constantly. It was supposed to be at 3, and then all of a sudden, literally everything was working well. Like, half the things stopped working. And I had to refresh my computer like 1,000 times, like, to get everything working. So, storage is good, the music's good, my reaction was, like, gone for a bit, and I had to redo the whole process. Besides that, we're all Gucci. We're all Gouda. Did I update my title? Yeah, I updated my title. So now, yeah. Hi, Magure, and Neo, and also Coffee. I surprisingly came a lot more earlier. Let's go to the art screen. Hold on. Let me see, is my actual art thing open up? Okay, yeah. Let's go to the art screen. I get to know one like this one. You guys and your all-nighters are just What? What? Did you just... Neil, thank you for the gifted sub to Coffee. I deserve it. You can use it. I'm being quiet right now because my mom's working. So she told me before work to be quiet because it was supposed to be a quiet stream until after she's done. But thank you for gifting the sub, Neil. Oh my god. I forget. Also new model. Yeah. This is a lot of people. What the fuck am I doing? Oh yeah. This is a Halloween. We had a Halloween debut yesterday. Very Halloween. Yeah, if you checked out the last VOD yesterday, we did I did an entire Halloween re-debut. Some people know this, at least model, from last year, but I decided to update a couple of things. Oh yeah, some good. Yeah, last year, the lords, I got possessed by a mask possessed me, and so this year, the mask possession took over, and so everything's becoming Halloweeny. Yeah. So a lot of new things are now in this. We have a bunch of new, like, overlays, obviously, models, and, transitions. So actually, I don't think let's go to, like, the main talk screen. I'm, like, looking for things right now, so this gives me, like, some ample time. Oh, shoot, I'm scared. I'm scared shitless. What the fuck? Why am I scared? Wait, why am I scared? There we go. But yeah, this is a Halloween stream. Essentially, short story long, for the entire month of October. Why do you scoop, bro? Probably because I was just dealing with OBS constantly, and that was just, like, getting me on my ass this entire time. No joke. 3 weeks, this hour, trying to get it fixed. Son of a gun ain't, like, it, I love it, but it's just, like, it just gets to me sometimes, man. I just really hate it. Really don't. But, yeah. I'm scared because I cooked up new. I can't. I'm not Englishing. Man, I want to be. That doesn't sound. Yeah, I was about to say that does not. That does not sound good at all. Okay. No, that's not what I want to do. No, that's not what I want to do. Google. Okay. So, short story. Short story long. Today we're going to be doing a couple of from the. Well, I don't know if you saw my reactions or whatever, but we're doing a couple of um uh making sticker making things. We're making a couple stickers for a conference, and it's like a month from away. So I'm walking in. So hopefully, apparently, it'll be a chill, roughly chill stream. I don't know. I honest to God do not know. Why did I not? Dude, where's the PNG thingy? I thought I had it. I guess I don't. So we're just gonna look up like, I lost my images for them searching, so I'm not gonna be able to freaking pull it up. So that's the main goal. We're just making a couple of stickers for a conference and things. Hold on, let's go to the actual art thing so we can just move into there. That's the Oh my God, Neo! Jesus Christ! Thank you for the 5 bits. I'm good. Trust me, trust me, I'm just being very quiet right now. My mom's just working. I can't be too loud. So I don't know how loud I am at the moment. Thank you for the bits, Neo. I over appreciate them. Hearts. I don't know. But yeah, I think this to be a super chill stream. No! My mom's working. I don't want to be like disruptive. This is just like holding back with on my own part. I really don't want to be disruptive towards her. Because she's doing more work than me when it comes to like getting money. You're just giving away money. I can't say. No. Look, until I move out on my own, I will have soundproofing, but one, I live in an apartment. So I don't wanna add anything else. So don't. Y'all are insane, man. Oh my goodness gracious. Can I not just be like, I can be quiet sometimes. I can be quiet sometimes. Where's the reference that I had? There it is. Okay, convert. Go with this. Okay. The images are downloading. There we go. Hey, I can now add them. Alright, so the goal, we're gonna work on a couple. For a lot of the art streams, on and off, we're gonna work on a ton of, sticker making things. So, everything, okay, now I got everything situated. I'm just coming off from like, oh my God. So much has happened. One of my competitors definitely tried after that. Nah, I can deal. I can deal. I've done things like this before. This ain't my first rodeo. So if I look down on my phone, or if I'm quiet, I'm like looking at references of just like poses off of it. So the goal today, we're making a chill sticker making thing. So yeah, how are y'all, by the way? I know you guys were talking earlier, but I was like mid eating my food. But hope y'all are well. And yeah, there's a couple things I wanted to also add that to the thing, because I know I need to add the donation box at some point. So I don't know when, hopefully after my con and whatever, I'm gonna add a reference box to just donate, I guess. I don't think I know. Just relax till the sun shines bright. Dear, I've just listened to it. That's it. Well, I'm glad you're just chillax maxing. So I'm just more or less I'm just relaxing over here on my end. I forgot I had a club to do. I didn't see on the notification when they're uploading it. And I fell off bottom letters. Oh, hi, Guppy. Thanks for just vibing a bit, even though I was like stupidly late as always. Thanks for like still joining. Hope to see you next time. Hopefully, surely, the next stream is not going to be at 3. I don't know why my announcement thing was at 3. It's supposed to say 5 or 5:30. I don't know why it went to 3. Yeah, we're just gonna be relaxing and just doing a ton of arting and things. Uh, oh yeah, this is one of the new songs that I added to the list of songs. I need more song suggestions that are like Halloween equivalent. So if y'all know any like songs that are like copyright free at the very least, or something that I could play for Halloween that get off that vibe, let me know. I'll find some. Also in advance, I might start thinking of doing commissions. Ooh, nice, nice. Yeah, I can't wait to see. Hopefully, get your the commission sheet works out well and everything. It takes practice and a while, but it will be worth it. Okay, music. Why aren't you musicking? Oh, you're just struggling on a different playlist. Oh, it's just being silent. Come on, come on. It's fine. I'll put on a different sound background for you. Hold on a minute. Where song? There we go. Is it working? There we go. Okay, this is 3 hours, so we could just stay on this playlist song for a bit. Also, how's the pumpkin you're sitting at? Oh, Francesca. Yeah, Francesca's doing well, at the very least. Francesca's doing well. Ain't that right, Francesca? And Francesca says, yeah, they're doing well. Don't worry, they said like other things, but they're super super well. Pumpkin and candy bar. Oh, what, do you have? They have a favorite candy. They never told me their specific candy that they want. It's like gurgle noise. I asked them what they were into, and they just said nothing but like, I don't know, souls. But that's not a candy though. That's just straight up like uh that's just not a candy. So then I offered them like other things. Yeah, apparently, well, yeah, they had a candy taste. I was trying to offer Francis like what's the candy, and then they just said out loud they want the souls of the damned. I had to immediately tell them like that's not a candy. Take some Mars. And they accepted that also. So it worked out well. Sorry for my soul is on my body. Yeah, sorry, can't get the soul. Unless it's their soul. Also, your soul's not in your body. That's a little bit concerning to me. A little concerning. That's a little. Your soul's just probably somewhere in the ether, somewhere. I already sold it for a couple of bucks. Oh my god. A couple of bucks? Damn. I mean, it's probably still worth way more than. Money is money. Look, whatever money you make, regardless, that's how much you get in the end. So that doesn't matter. I forgot his hair is like also spiky also. Oh yeah, if you're wondering what, we're gonna do a couple of characters. We're gonna do like a ton of animes, and I'm gonna like do that like off stream, and all of a sudden and then next time we're gonna do this so I can ship the orders in. And the next time, hopefully we'll do prints. But I'm trying to be like, I'm gonna try and get a bunch of these like done quickly. So, thankfully, I don't have class till 11 as my per usual standard time. So I have the time to do everything else. Everything else. Okay, that's like what Wolfwood's heads look like. Ain't that right, Dr. Google? Give me the reference. What does he look like? Oh yeah! Speaking of, um, Trigun Stargaze is coming out next year, and I am super excited. How's Pav? Oh, Pav, Pav's fine. Don't worry. He's just sleeping at the moment. I don't know where the last time after the whole stream and he immediately like shut down, like he deflated immediately. I don't know if that means that was good or not. So maybe next time when we do use Pav, he'll be okay. But I don't hear a response from him. Mom, she's shooting Christmas crystal cakes. Thank you for the 5 bits, Neo. God damn, I swear, I keep forgetting. You're in a completely different time zone than me. So the times that you never catch my streams, it's just quiet. But the time that you ever catch me, you just be dropping the money. Keep your money. Like, use it for other things. I'm not that, like, important. Thank you, though. Oh, as I'm starting. For real, I, I appreciate you still, no matter what. Thank you just vibing and just giving me money. Because you said literally, once I hit affiliated, I'm going to, oh, thanks, water break. And for the water. I straight gotta figure out a lot of, do something for these other redeem bits. Because everyone's gonna rack points, and I need to do something with these points. So hopefully, at at some point, I gotta figure out how to, like, incorporate them. What? Oh, pasta check. For the pasta check, dollars are worthless. Okay, well, no. No. No, you need those to live. You need those to at least live. And they're, like, literal source of, like, everything's income-wise. So you need them. You need them. No, yeah. Any besides me, try to. Oh yeah, Trigun. Trigun Stargaze is actually coming out next year. My friend and I are heavy, heavy, heavy Trigun fans, and so we are super excited uh for Trigun Stargaze to come out. I need to finish watching the other Trigun part and then the next season because there's a lot of I saw the teaser trailer and it looks so good. Like Millie's back. If you don't know heavy like Trigun, Millie's back. Millie was a very important person in the original series as she was like literally the heart and like one of the other characters. And so people were legit upset, wondering where the heck Millie is. But now she's back. I mean, there's a couple of things missing, which I mean, obviously, for one, she's not. I don't know how tall she is, but she looks more. She looks slimmed down, which sucks for me because the one thing I liked her the most is the fact that she's like the most like toughest girl ever, and yet straight up is like a sweetheart. She's just my favorite character. Like, besides like Vash and everyone else, obviously. But she's back, so I cannot wait to see the voice role of her being performed. And I think it's coming out next year. Yeah, next year, uh, 2026. So if I end up just ranting and rambling about Trigun for like presumably hours, and you guys are just wondering like what the hell is this Fox talking about, you'll understand why I feel the things. Like you will fully understand why. Okay, Google's not giving me like a whole lot of references, so I'm just gonna. Okay, I see one. Oh yeah, he wears like a suit kinda. It's like a suit, like a dark one suit. What about the pumpkin? What's the pumpkin here? I'm yapping about whatever. I was gonna talk about other things. I don't know if I should talk about school wise or anything or work wise. Work's going well, obviously. Still super stoked about that. Freaking for once in my life, I'm now happy to say that I actually now love having a job than ever before. Like, no joke. I just waking up just in the morning, just going to like the work and just doing everything. I'm just like, dude, I actually miss now that feeling and like the 3 to 7. And I'm just like I'm not like this is different from cashier work. This is different from cashier work where I'm like slogging, grogging from like a shift, dealing with like a-hole customers and whatever, whatever. But for once, I'm just dealing with it and I can talk to people about noted stuff. And I'm just sitting here like, ah, man. Oh my gosh. It is. I'm a massive yapper, but at the same time, I gotta like tone it down. So there's like a total like, oh, I did a weird clicky. No, I don't want to replace the color. Why would I do that? There's like a list of like, uh, things to be, I gotta be like wary about because I yap too much. So I gotta just be like, okay, what are the things that I need to do in order to make sure I get good sales? The 2 times back to back, I don't know what my sale is because it was just super late. And the manager's like, you can go home. I was like, you sure? He's like, yeah, we'll take care of it. And so I just feel like a little upset because I'm like, I need to know and I have to learn how to do like the whole structure thing and everything. But everyone is so nice, everyone is super chill. They told me straight up like how things goes. And I'm just like, you know what? I'm not gonna put pressure on myself. I'll do that when the weekend hits. Besides that, I'm just going to uh be me, have fun, and do what I can. The only problem is my name is super hard to replicate and say, so I'm just dealing with a lot of like how do you pronounce that say that name. So I just give it a new name of just I'll say uh like cows or whatever. And it works a little bit since they know at the very least the workers know. I actually let's do the cross. Let me do Jesus real quick. One of the tombs you placed on the graveyard tomb are. I'm gonna make like a pun. Okay, I've been looking into other things because there was another thing I was going to add, but like I said, I didn't have the time. But maybe at some point in the future it might be used. I want to add a redeem to where a text to speech can read out like you know like TTS whatever have like uh is this the right lining? Yeah, it's the right lining. No, it's too thin. TTS to read out like whatever the commenters say for like I don't know like jokes or whatever or like just a regular text to speech thing. I don't know how to do it. That'd be super cool. Yeah, it'd be super cool. That was the thing I was gonna have. because I didn't have enough time, because like I said, I had like 1,000 other things to do, it just fell flat. So it was supposed to be originally, it was supposed to be a TTS of like a skeleton, and every now and then, if you redeem it, it will give like a pun, or it'll you can like type in like a joke or a pun or whatever you want to say to it, essentially, and then that will be like the whole goal, and that will be it. But the problem is the fact that I didn't know how to set up TTS like in time enough, and so yeah, there's like 1,000 like other things I couldn't add. Like that was gonna be a thing, like a redeem for people to like tell a joke or whatever. Another redeem was gonna have like uh tits redeem, where you can just throw a ton of things at me. That also fell flat. So I'm just sitting here like I'm never gonna get any of these things back ever at some point. This is too skinny of lines. Oh my god. It's supposed to be like bigger. I don't like these lines. Hold on. The line needs to be the okay. Okay, so you use this. There we go, that's better. There we go. Also, do you still have pumpkins? Yeah, I still have pumpkins. We're in a pumpkin field. Of course I'll have pumpkins. All for free. Well, no, there's like some are free. Some of them are free. It really depends. Other ones will have to require an actual payment. I know one of them, if you need like one, it gets a lot more expensive over the course, depending on what they want. I know one of them wants like the souls. Some of them want to have like full body automatory towards your own body and use them for their own nefarious deeds. Others just want you to take them out to a cookout or whatever. Damn, what's like the most expensive? Oh, the world domination one. Yeah, that one. It's world domination, wanting your own possessed body. Those are the the typical ones. But those are the ones I just never really take out, so they're just in the shed. I mean, I can do it. Well, I mean, if you fall flat and you can't redeem it, you will be cursed. Like, I will just say, they require pumpkins require promises, and if they don't have the promise kept to them, you will have some misfortune. Some ranging from silly to like, oh dear God, why me? So be wary, be warned or wary. How do I transform, transform. There we go. Well, suffer misfortune in life, so I'm already. Oh boy, so you just want to just get it for the chaos, man. Man, you just want it just for the chaos and it brings. That's crazy. Yeah, well, that's why I have those evil ones like in the freaking shed in the back. They're not allowed to be let out. Actually, you know what? Hold on. I have an idea. I don't know if we'll do this during this rest of the month, but I'll want to do like an entire like jack-o'-lantern, like make your own jack-o'-lantern something or whatever. I would want to say I'm not gonna say pumpkin soda because that's like no, but I want to make like a G cross. There you go. Okay. If I just make like a template of just like a jack-o'-lantern's head, uh, you can just like use it to like carve whatever you want into it. Am I tripping? Why is it just going slow? Oh, there it is. Oop, there's the guy in the true death. Who knows? Maybe I might. I don't know. Also gonna start bringing some earthquakes here because there's been a lot of earthquakes in my place. Oh yeah, I've been seeing it on the news. The other side is having like some bad earthquakes. Hope you stay safe and make sure you're like secured. Because the weather's getting like really bad. There's like some bad storms and like Alaska was having like an entire freaking like rainstorm, whatever, to the point where it ended up just like crashing like houses, marking going down. Like my goodness. Yeah, it is strong. That's like terrifying to deal with. No one likes dealing with like those types, but stay safe. Make sure you are secured and such. You know, good. That's a promise. Well, yet you can't promise that. Earthquakes and weather and things are like so severe. Like, even, especially when you're at like the source of it all. So imagine just being where the source of everything gone down. Like, oh my goodness gracious. I'm just gonna be. No, no. There we go. Also, we're gonna use the chibi style that I've been drawing since the last Halloween, since that's like I think the most easiest way for me to draw them. So we're gonna try and use that as a reference as much as I can. Off the whole here, just chilling, having a good time. Yeah, as long as you have a good time. This is security and safety is the most priority and such. Ah, there we go. That's a better circle. I remember when we were like here, they mentioned maggots. I mean, I don't like that. I don't think literally no one likes maggots. Let me be frank. That is my normal reaction. No one likes maggots. Not at all. Oh, everyone's getting cold. My mom made me this ramen, and it is vastly different from whatever ramens I've ever made. It has like it's the chicken instant ramen, but she added bell pepper, shredded chicken, and like spinach to it. So I don't know all you ramen fanners and enjoyers. Tell me if that's like good or bad, or if you approve my mom's ramen cooking. And scale it 1 to 10 and how good it is, because I know she wants to know. You know, just scared that there might get, just scared that there's some that might get your pumpkin in. Some, yeah. I told like 1,000 times. Trust me, I've told my friends essentially that I'm not for sale. I'm never for sale. This is literally the illusion. It's the clue of the mask. And half the time they're able to take it off, like no problem. And they were just like, "You sure?" I'm just like, "Yes, it is true. I'm just cursed." And they're just like, "Okay, all right, cool, whatever you say." And they're just like, "You don't, you gotta believe me, man. You gotta believe me." So you'd be surprised. This is the daily life of being a pumpkin, a non-pumpkin. It's just a curse, man. The curse is trying to say, let's just confirm that. So let's go. They wanted to go all out. Like a temporary pumpkin fella. There is, yeah, it's bad that there's some realistical elements in me, like just the inside of my mouth. I do have pumpkin seeds that I spit up every now and then. They're there. It's disgusting. And for some reason, the next day when I wherever the seeds I'd be spitting out, all of a sudden there's like a new batch of pumpkins. So I'm just sitting here like, what the actual fuck just happened? Like I know I don't know if that means I gave birth to pumpkin babies, but that's not, no. That is just weird. Oh, yeah, you'd be surprised. It's gotten a little bit scarier with this magic. Can imagine having so much pumpkin seed that you can't just spit out. Yeah. It almost feels like spitting out like guts in a way. Thankfully it's not, since, it's pumpkin, whatever. It's just magic. It would feel like I am. I'm not actually am. That'd be crazy and disgusting. But Monetary is Halloween. I haven't encountered one witch that turns me into a pumpkin. Oh yeah, right. You got turned into a pumpkin because of a witch. Don't worry. Hopefully it won't happen again. Surely not. That's the case then. I don't know. You liked being a pumpkin, so you enjoy the curse. You got cursed via witch. I got cursed via my own stupid broadcasting studio. So they are not the same. Welcome back from those who came back from the ads. I'm already getting a lot of Christmas ads already. And I'm just like, yeah, there was a lot less Christmas. There was a lot less Halloween ads I've noticed this year. Like I swear there's a lot less noteworthy of them since Christmas is already slowly coming in, and I don't think it's good. To me, it's not good because that means people are just like disregarding the entirety factor of like of the holidays of Halloween. Good for the posture check. There's a good crack right there. My palm! My... What? Damn! Neil, thank you for the 10 hits. Oh my god. I'm scared. Scared. Yeah, you are scared. You keep dropping money on me. God damn it. I forgot you was you wasn't you forgot. I legit thought you like left immediately. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna more money. I don't know. I appreciate the money. I don't know when I'm ever gonna get this in my account. It's just taking me a hot ass while, but I appreciate the money. I'm gonna send like a donation where you just, if you want to purely donate, just go to the whatever link and then just do it. But I'm not gonna like, I just haven't had the chance to do it because I'm doing other massive things. Anyways, I gotta get my head cut off tomorrow, so I gotta sleep. My hair's getting cut tomorrow. Ah, okay. I'm back on my Twitch. I'm very spookily bad today. Okay. Well, you rest well and hope you have a good haircut. I won't be here exactly at 3 o'clock. My schedule, I accidentally messed that up and copied the wrong thing. It's supposed to be 5, so you're probably not going to be there when I'm like there. But tomorrow's stream, I will be here at 5 p.m. essentially. But yeah, rest well, dude. That's boring. That time. Okay, well then don't show up then. Anyways, but okay, you didn't have to say that. All right, you didn't have to just say that. You could have just said leave. You could have just said okay, bye. God damn it. And I will have fun drawing. At the very least, I'm just relaxing right now. And don't get your bad haircut. My barber is capable, thank you very much. And how expensive. Ooh, not a no expensive barber. Nice. Rest well. Most I think I should shave my mustache. You have a mustache? I mean, go forth. I don't know how you handle your mustache, how you handle. I was always upset growing up that I never was able to acquire a mustache. I was always upset that like it's only a thing that like either you were a guy and or if you had like genetics that slim chance females would ever get mustaches. But I was upset I could never get one. I was just like, what? I want a stash. Stashes are cool. Biology says no, unfortunately, you can't. What the hell, man? So I've gotten like a ton of Groucho man. I don't think I said this story of how a while ago someone did mistaken me for a guy at one point. I think that changed my trajectory how I view myself. It was a long time ago. I think this was in 2015. I was at a conference for the sake of this. I was at a church conference and it was a Christian theme, so everyone was basically just like doing things. It was super late in the night, and me and my counselor were just walking along and doing things, and we were just minding our business, just killing some time because yeah. And so we met across with a couple of people from our neighbor church. We knew them before they transferred, so we were like cool friends with them essentially. But anyway, um, I won myself like a giant. It was an oversized giant mustache. I was just walking with my friend, just my counselor slash my friend, who was just admiring the stash super well, and she was just like, "Man, you look really cool in that." We met up with them like mid walking, and one of our friends, I won't say their name, but I'll say M. M was like, oh hey, counselor, how's it going? Who's your friend next to you? Hi. Also, can I share this one emote that I have? Just wondering, but you may get shocked by it. I mean, it's your emote. Why are you telling me permission on what you want to show or not? I don't, I don't have to care. You can show whichever emote you want, and I'll make a reaction to it. This one. Oh, the middle finger one. Yeah, that's not bad. You could just show it if you can. It's not all bad. Oh, I should have just done the cross thing like separate from the actual thing. Yeah, that's not gonna be good. It ain't bad. I'm gonna actually put rules on just what I do allowed and not allowed, since that's the thing I keep neglecting constantly because I've been dealing with like so much other shit. But I know for a fact that I'm not gonna, there'll be some things at the very least that we will, I don't know. Also, in some sort of art competition, I found like, ooh, that sounds fun. Good luck in it. Is it like a theme art competition is like circled around, or is it just free ball? It just whatever goes. Ooh, Halloween theme. Nice. Oh, shoot, I messed it up. Well, you hope you have super fun with it. Whatever and you do your best. That's all the point is to have fun and do your bit, Stardust. What the hell is this reference sheet? This dude's reference sheet. Jesus Christ. And why is it constantly oh my god. He is so bright. Oh my god. I don't, Jesus Christ. Okay, we had JPEG of the thing, so that'll be the closest I can use to color pick the thing. It's like making one of their OCs, the one who made the competition, into something spooky or weirder than something spooky. I kind of misread the rules, so I made like 3 more art for it and picked one that theme would be. Ooh! The more the merrier. As long, hopefully it's not like those like one submission type things where you just submit the one and that's it. But it seems like it's more variety, essentially. Oh, ads are starting in 3 minutos. So anyone who doesn't have an ad or a subscription will get ads. I know, but don't worry. I sent 3 of the art because 2 of the art I made doesn't not seem spooky by the one who made the comms, so I made one with extra measure. Ah! Nice. You've got some more extra measure for the spookiness. I haven't done art. I was planning to do, I know surprisingly, I was planning on doing freaking Inktober or whatever. Or no, Goretober. I was gonna try and do that, but I didn't know a good prompt when I was like Google searching. I made 3 art in like one sitting. Dang, you was just in like hyper mode that day. You were just not thinking at all. You was just in the zone essentially. But yeah, you made like a ton of pieces, so that's sick. Each one of them like 3 hours long. Oh my god, that's a long process. Holy crap, you must have been just really you put a lot of time and effort, so that's still good. Plus, remaining on this one, October theme art consoles animate till release day on the sign for the theme, then they animate it from what I heard. Ooh, that seems really good. Sounds fun. Man, hopefully once I'm done with school and everything and I'm actually am like graduated, I want to get back into drawing like the other programs and things and do all the cool fun events that I just now I can't do because I'm in the midst of the finals. Well, not finals, but still class time takes everything away from me until like I'm on break or whatever. Sounds like fun while I've been doing animation. Hmm. And the best part, you're learning as the time goes on. So basically, as the time goes on, you're basically learning the animation essentially. Oh, that's not the right thing I was supposed to open up. No, that's not what it's supposed to do. Which may not be slime. Yeah, the back of that which I may not be slime because I got cursed again by a different witch. Oh no! A different witch cursed you? That's not. Damn, these witches are working overtime. Oh no. Well, surely it won't be anything too bad. Surely not. But hey, I mean, at least it's the time you'll at least be like a monster or a creature. It's like a game of roulette, just knowing what you've become essentially. Compare to drawing color. Oh wait, yeah, I forgot my story. Oh my god, I almost forgot my finish my story. So on the mustaching thing, I went to a conference with my church group. It was a church youth conference essentially, and me and another person, we were out like super late just doing whatever, and I almost forgot completely about that. Oops. Yeah, we were just out doing a bunch of like um just last minute boothing before we hit the hay, and I won myself a fake mustache, but it was essentially it was like a real mustache. I won it, and so I have now gotten that in my thing. I was just wearing it like all day. It was like a big like design wise, you could tell it's like felt type of thing. And I had like super long hair at the time, so it was like covering my ears and everything. So I just looked like just a short man with a stash, whatever, whatever. Anyway, we ran to our other church friends who were part of our church, but we never really saw them as much, but we did see them. So we went there, and the counselor talked, and everyone was talking. And he was like, "Hey, how's it going? It's nice seeing you. Whoa, who's that friend next to you? He looks very cool." And I didn't say nothing, but judging from the way the counselor and I looked at each other, they thought I was like a dude, straight up. Like, I didn't say nothing. I looked vastly different than I was, and I had a habit of just like more I was a very like quiet kid. I mean, I am still quiet to this day, but I was a very like quiet kid. And so they saw that, and our counselor was like, "Oh yeah, this is our new friend. His name is it was George. I don't remember." And I just like that's really different. It was like super hot in Florida. I had shorts on and everything, and so like I didn't look all that different, but it's because I guess facial hair changes everything. So they didn't know. I didn't say nothing. So the counselor took over immediately and was just like, "Oh, we're gonna play into the bit real hard." And so they introduced. I don't know what the guy name I was given. I don't know if it was like George or Henry or something like that. But to them, I thought I was just like a dude. And they're just like, "Oh, hey, nice to meet you, dude. How's it going?" And I was like, I nodded, I waved, and I just like shook their hand a bit. Somehow did not recognize me, and they were just like, "Hey, we're just gonna like we're just chatting as if we're like three bros or whatever." And so like the our they were gonna we were just walking along, and the guys were just like, "Oh, we gotta go to the bathroom," and because I also had to go to the bathroom, but I didn't say nothing, and so we were just walking along, and then we reached the bathroom, and so the boys went in and they stared at me and they were just like, "Hey, aren't you gonna go in the bathroom with us?" And I was just like, I shook my head no. And the counselor had to be like, "Guys, this isn't really a guy, it's actually a girl as a guy." And so I just pulled the mustache down to reveal like my full face. And they were like shocked apparently. They're like, "Oh my god! How do we not notice?" I don't know if they actually know, but I didn't say nothing at the time, like at all during the conversation. So for all I know, they were um they were just actively visibly confused as to wondering why the heck there was an actual like they've been bamboozled by like me being a freaking like guy. And I think at that moment, that was like the moment where I was just like, I want to be I want to be a dude. in the future. But yeah, I lost that mustache, like, essentially. But it was everything else was still fire though. Alright, now we got him out the way. Let's see if we can find that reference for that Vash. Because I know he's here. He's there. There we go. Oh, shoot. I almost did something different. I miss that mustache to this day. I don't know where to get like a nice giant fuzzy stash. Sad to say. Who knows? Maybe I'll find it in the whenever I'm like out of town or whatever in the horizon. Gee. Wow, okay. Water. Okay. Thanks for the water. Oh, that's a good H2O. I'm gonna move this creature up a bit. A lot of my lips dehydration, so drink up some H2O. Yeah, I know. I'm gonna take some small, subtle sips in general of me just drinking it, regardless. Okay, that is the leg. Okay, so that's the leg. Now I'm gonna make it like a dish. I guess they gotta the bed? The beef? What's that? Okay, at this point, these nut jokes are slowly not making sense. I'm gonna be blunt, honest. Roger, you have to look. I'm gonna give one comedy joke 101 right now. If you're gonna set up a joke, have it context in the sentence. You cannot have any random wording just be in the without any context in the conversation. You gotta add it at some point. Or something, or like build up to it slowly. That's my specialty. I do not make sense. I mean, to each their own in comedy, I guess. But if you're gonna make a set up the joke, hopefully play a long range game or something. I don't know. I don't know. Don't listen to me. I don't know nothing about comedy. People say I'm like funny. I'm just like, I'm funny? How? Like, that's weird. I never said nothing funny. I'm not gonna say that because I know that's gonna lead to a nuts joke. So I'm not gonna say it. You did not make me say it. I've learned the way. If you were to play random, I'll also play random. I refuse. I was trying to write down. Oh yeah, I gotta add the subtitle thingies. I I'm not. I don't. I'm gonna do it after the whole Halloween spiel, or when I'm actually done with like schoolwork, or at least with less schoolwork, if anything else. Because I need to learn to add those things, and I just do not know. I do not have the time. Like I do not have the time to do that at all. Also, TwitchCon is happening apparently. I forgot completely about that. I'm not gonna go, obviously, because I don't. I'm not a con. I've never been to that big of a con, and I don't think I'm ever gonna go to that big of a con. But a lot of content creators I'm seeing are like having their last streams because they're gonna be, and I think it's in California. I don't know where it's located, but I know it's in the US somewhere. But I always wanted to go to, like, think TwitchCon. That seems like super fun to try out and like go and vibe and whatever. To meet like all the cool people. There's a couple of cool people who I do want to meet face to face, and I'll just say like, "Hey, you inspired me. Also, you're terrifying." Like so much straight up. I know you're gonna try and say. I'm not saying that word, Madre. I'm not gonna say it. I know what you're trying to do. You literally, I, from a mile away, I saw what he was trying to do. All right. I, I read chat, but I'm not gonna read every single message that y'all are gonna freaking give me at this point, man. Let me guess. If I said it, you was gonna say like, "See, I told you, need to not be making. See, I told you, kid, I need to not be making sense to land that." Well, no, no, no. Oh, I broke now the comedy since now that I've like now that I figured out how your comedy works, I've now just ruined everything comedy wise. It doesn't help considering you're the only one in the chat. If it was like like multiple people, then I wouldn't been able to like catch it. But since you're more likely the one who's here the most often, I easily catch that like often. I'm just like, okay, I see what's going on. I don't know. I don't hate those types of jokes. Like I've heard enough of D's nuts jokes when they were like hella popular, but now at the point where I think I've just audibly like grown at the sight of just like anyone failed attempt, unless they've done remix them. Cause it's a good meme. It is a good meme. It's just very. I'm like, okay, you gotta set it like better. Like, if you're gonna trick me, like, make at least sense into it because you cannot just say like, it's. I don't know. I'm not a funny person, but there's like a way to like comedy setup things. I literally took like a class of like, literally a drama class, literally talking about rules of comedy, how to set up things, and everything like that. And so, like, there was just basically like different type of comedy. You got your fourth ball, your put ups, your puns set up, and as well as like setup payoff. And then all of a sudden, uh, like the things. Oh man, impossible. Well, good luck with that. But I believe in you. You'll make it, and then I'll give it. You'll have that title. You'll earn it. yeah, onto like the whole TwitchCon thing. There was a lot of people who are going to TwitchCon and everything. I almost uh it would be kind of cool to go to one of those big conventions and whatever. Oh, ads are starting soon. I didn't even see that. It's basically an event where a bunch of anyone in obviously the Twitch sphere, or I mean other streamers and content creators too, basically go to meet other content creators and streamers, and they usually have like big events. I know Twitch Rivals is a huge thing that happens there. And I know I watch a couple of like other events where like meetup, greet ups, live things, all that. It's basically the ultimate house for like every content creator from around the world just comes to here. No matter what nationality or what language you speak, they'll be there. It's crazy that there are people who probably go there and never even met each other. Oh, no, that's not what I was trying to do. I was trying to just the blue. So it is very cool to basically go there. And that's all I got so far. Like I said, I don't know any uh knowledge of the TwitchCon thing because that's all my knowledge I have so far of it. But if you just like going to meet content creators in general and just see a bunch of people and just hang out in like a cool area, then this is for you. I was worried. When I told my mom the whole stream thing, I think I mentioned like the streamer wars or whatever, and she just told me like, "Oh man, I believe in you. You'll be up there one day." I was like, "Nah, I don't think so. I gotta be like hella consistent. I'm not because I'm in school and everything." It's like, "Nah, oh, you'll be like them, like those big other people and things." I'm just like, "Mom, please don't. I will thank you for having faith in me, but I, I'm very much a worried person myself. I don't think I have that much skill, dedication, because I'm in school. So even if I were to do all the things, I don't. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe they've been posting it depending on who you follow. They'll usually post like notifications essentially of where like, oh, do you want to go to TwitchCon? Uh, check out the link and press it, and you'll definitely go there, and you'll see like if you're gonna go to the thing and events and whatever, I don't know. Like every single time. So you're just like, okay. You know, I mean, I'm still starting. I'm still like an absolute baby. Heck, I don't know. I'm barely learning the cons from the ones I have just locally in my own hometown. So who knows? At the very least, if I meet them, that's cool. I'll be terrified of them, obviously, but that'll be cool to meet the people who like inspired. But no, I didn't want yellow. No, I don't want right. There you go. Apply for it, give you lemons, gotta make lemonade and sell them. It may take long, will skyrocket to something bigger. I it I believe if in God if somehow if I ever gotten to the point where they just told me like, hey, congratulations, you're a panel booth or like those creator meet and greets, I don't think I will handle any of those. I would pass out. I'm, I'll be more surprised people like me. I'll be just sitting here like, you like my stuff? You like whatever I make? Like, in a bit. Like, hello? Like, oh, okay, cool, alright. That'd be crazy. Oops. Officially gone cold. But still tasty though. Nope, that's not what I want to do. I'm glad you're liking the cozy emote. Okay, what should that coat be? It should be a... Where's the... Now I'm gonna go. I'm curious, who are the other emotes from? By the way. If you don't mind me asking. There you go, that seems like a good version. That was a good version, Pedro. So, every pumpkin has a soul or not? Oh yeah, obviously. Every plant has a living soul. They're all alive. I mean, they're living creatures. They all have souls. Just with me, I can hear them. Really hard to tell when it comes to like non-people. Why do you think plants like bring off like weird smells when you like cut them up or something? I'm gonna switch to the music real quick. Or a different music type. Leave it at these shells for long enough. I'm gonna switch this to a different. Give me a different chill. Is it on shuffle now? I don't shuffle. Have you ever seen like there's like machines that you can like hook up to plants, and they'll bring off like a musical melody instrument type beat. So they are talking, they can speak, they do have voices, because they are alive, but you can't, yeah, you just gotta hear them through like the music tones. You know what they talk about? I don't know, plant shit. They talk about random things. This is not basically how I wanted this to go. They talk all random things. The typical just, what am I gonna get my nutrients? What am I going to have? Like, my, uh, water. Well, please don't eat me, cut me up. Type B. You know, plant behavior things. Same thing like any other normal, creature would face every now and then. Yeah, you'd be surprised. Plants are like people, but they just can't move around a lot. I don't know. That's why do you think why do you think many people talk to their like plants daily? But what if, for like, for example, taking a bite out of them? Oh, well, they'll feel pain, obviously. Like, they'll feel pain. They still feel the pain regardless. They'll do it in their power to say not to eat them. But when you cook them, they always smell so darn delicious. So people ignore them all the time. So they feel the pain. Have you just taken raw bites of just random plants or something? And they remember. So that's the suckier part. They remember their trauma and past. Every plant somehow is connected and reincarnated to a new plant. So you may be gone in their body, but they are constantly on the. They remember all their trauma. They remember every single instance that has happened to them. And sometimes they're not really pretty. Yikes. Oh, yikes indeedy. Yeah, plants feel pain. They feel all of it. Sometimes, depending on how you treat them well, they'll either remember you or they'll make you like your public enemy number one. At least what they tell me, so I don't know. So after all of that, you're still gonna eat them? I told you like they're well, you know what? You're braver than that. Plants can plants you can do whatever you want with Andre. They take they look the danger in the face and they say I don't care. It's for free food, free food. Yeah, but I said that they're like alive and everything. They have feelings too. Oh my goodness gracious. My things went weird. Ah. No, why is my OBS stuck? Couldn't see my chat for some odd reason. There we go. No, that's not what I want to do. No, stop it. There we go. Okay, now it's better. They can't stop me. Oof. Well, I mean, yeah, to be fair, they are slow as plants. The thing that they cannot literally do is that they really can't move as fast. So, I don't know any, like, you're dealing with, like, some very slow vegetations at the point. I mean, they have grudges, but they're not the fastest creatures. And this one will be here. Oh, wait, shoot, this is the wrong layer thing I had. Oops. Thought I had it selected. Oh. Oh, ads are starting soon. Anyone who just has ads now, you better be prepared. Or anyone who is taking an ad, just take a break, do something. There we go. Now we got the right layer. Oops. There we go. Nope, didn't do that. Actually, make them both bigger so it'll be easier. And then duplicate, and then move that over. Then we'll bruise it down. Fussy. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna move to the clothing. Where is it? There it is. Oh, welcome back. Coffee break was whale. Guys are gonna end in like a bit too. Oh, YouTube was down apparently for an hour. Shit, I didn't even know that. I was just too busy doing the other thing. No, that's weird. Wonder why it went down. I don't even know how it got down in the first place. That's weird. That it doesn't seem like it's down on my end. I'm just playing music nonstop. Oh wait, I think I know when it was down. It was when I was just messing with like the music or something. The music just like stopped randomly for me. It was just like on a weird like scroll thing. And I had to like refresh everything to like get it back on track. Okay, now I see it. That makes sense. I thought it was just literally just me like storage problem because my thing has just been messing with me constantly. So I just assumed it was because of that. I didn't even know it was because of that. And this is closed. There we go. There we go. Alright, I think that's all the spicy pepper. Ew. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna figure out something to do with these points. I'm just like, I don't know how or what to incorporate them for and to as be. So I'm trying to figure out what to do with them. At this point, everyone's gonna get like a million points, and I'm not gonna have anything for a million, for like a million points, and I'm just gonna be like, well, I should have just done that, and like, yeah, well, it's already too late now. If I'm gonna be honest, you look so squishable. I mean, is it just because I'm a pumpkin? Look, I know your want and your need to freaking smash my head. Like, I get the needing and the wanting to smash my head. I get it. But, like, you don't have to. Like, yeah, I know I look like you could just easily just destroy me. Okay, I'm not gonna turn you into a million piece. Oh, yeah, yeah, I mean, I was like, okay, that million pieces bit. Alright, well, alright. You're not gonna freaking smash me then. Good. It's good. Because I will be still, I don't want you to freaking kill me. Or anything like that. There we go. And then I mean, as in cute or something. Oh, okay. Thank goodness. Good. Alright. If that meant the other thing, then oh boy, that would have been very not good for me. Oh shoot, did I miss like a... No, that's the part of the area. Never mind. They smash your head into a million pieces. Worth them. Worth them, you know? I get it. Oh shit, I don't even have my stem thing. It's probably just covered by my hair. Oh my goodness gracious. Where is my other reference of the color palette that I did save? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Jesus Christ, he gets so, like, light skin. Jesus Christ, where's skin tone? Oh, this is it. No, yeah, that makes sense. Also have more C's. Ooh, more C's. The more C's, the better. The only thing is to just figure out how to, like, storyfy them. To the point where we have just an entire familia of them all. This guy had backstory and lore. Ooh, good luck. That's like usually tricky park when it comes to these when making OCs. Just making a backstory for them. And a proceed with no story. Yeah, that is glasses. I almost forgot his glasses. I don't want to forget his glasses. this is the setting green flicker on your art. Oh! The green flicker is called correct line. So essentially it helps, usually when it comes to art, there's usually like, when you zoom in, there's like a bunch of like white things that don't like get to like enough space. So the green stuff is called like the correct line. It basically coats everything in that same coloring palette, and it feels directly towards the line. So if I didn't have like my select tool around it, it will just keep going on forever. But with it, it helps me just like get all the crevices essentially. So oh, I didn't know that. It's cool. It's really helpful. Depending on the art program that you do use, it really helps a lot. Because usually when it comes to the art, there'd be like white spaces that you never can get to, or depending on like the crevices in each of one of them. So it helps a lot when you want to like fill in the gaps with it instead of you just constantly like drawing every single like layer or like with the pen and just going into it again. So it helps a lot essentially. Yeah, it depends on the art program you use. I can't say I use it on Clip Studio because it has it, but depending on the art program that you use, might not have it. So always make sure to know what programs you have. It helps. I'm gonna do that. Oh, ads are ending breaking. Yeah, I love Living Demons so much. I need to listen to more. I think that is all of the. Okay, and this oh shoot. VISH. Vish. What do you call a key that is hot, that is burning? A hot key. I'm done. Oh, okay. That was a good joke. Thanks for telling me. Funny stuff. I just got a notification from my work. Okay. Uh, oh, I can work like, ooh, I have a week off. So it's basically the same thing premise. So a lot of working this week. Leave a, what's on my 19th? Okay. I'm gonna put this on my calendar. Oh boy. Vash. There we go. Yay! Okay, so that's already Wolfwood and Vash completed. Okay, two of my handsome boys so far. Okay. That's kind of Trigun. I might do the other Million Merle next, but I want to at least get those two guys up the way. Who's next on my list? I don't remember what the heck I put down. Hold on, I'm going to my Google Docs real quick. I'm gonna check on my Google Docy real quick and see what the frick else I added. Okay. Beastars! Okay. Beastars. We'll do Beastars. We have to find like a reference of like literally everyone. Again! Alright, let's do it. B-A-S-T-A. Beastar. Beastar. Beastars. Star looks so good. Thank you. Hopefully, this will be good for sticker making. Also, I listen to that music that I listen to that everything at the end of time. Oh, um, the music playing. It's called the. Hold on, I'm going to my swap. I'm swapping my tab. It's called The Caretaker. Burning Memory. Just a burning memory. Google sheet thing, whatever, to transform all the songs that you need and tell you what's good or not, what's like okay to play, and what's like you'll get like in trouble. And I'm like, okay, no, it doesn't matter which one I click because apparently it doesn't. All of them are just having the same problem. I'm just sitting here like, oh my god. Well, if I have one, then okay, I'll share. If it's like, as long as it is not like super bad or offensive or like will actively get me in trouble, or if it's a Rickroll, because I know, because I have to put that exclusively there. If it's a Rickroll, then yeah, I'm not. Insomniac by Tarika. Insomniac? I've never heard of Insomniac before. I'm not gonna swap to my actual, we'll just go to a different YouTube. Let's see. Okay. I'll put it in my Placed on Vibes. I'm gonna put it in my playlist after stream, but I'm gonna put it, like, I'm putting it in a different tab at the moment. So I can, like, listen to it and see if it's, like, good and fits it. Because I have never heard of the song. I'm not gonna put on, like, a different, like, whatever. Yeah. There it is. I see it. Okay. I'll put this to my watch later. There we go. And now the things have uploaded. Oh no, they didn't download it. I thought I did. Download them all. Download, download, download. There we go, there we go. We gotta get some cute poses real quick. Ah. Alright, Pinterest, whatever poses you got me. I need some for creatures. Pinterest is not giving me anything so far. I'll just copy the poses that I've gotten so far. Okay, I am. I don't know if I could take a break. I don't know how long my mom's in session so far. Actually, update. Where is everyone in my house right now? Okay, my brother's coming home. Slowly. I was gonna take like a break, but I'm like, I can track this through these ones. I'll just base the poses off, essentially, whatever I have. We're gonna next draw a bunch of, the Beastar characters. Basically just the main three, Legoshi, Haru, and Louis, or Ruri, in the Japanese version, I guess. After we get these three, then we'll call end stream because then I'm gonna have to clean up my room and do like other things. And then we'll prep for tomorrow, which we'll just do more stuff. But good news, next week I won't have like work for at least Friday, so that's the good thing. So I have now work on I'll have work on Friday, I will have work on Saturday again. So the entirety of next week, I'm gonna figure something out to do for that time period. So we will do more art, we might do some more other thingies, we might do some more, I don't know. I still gotta make a video talking about like this entire overlay process thing. Did it play? It played. So I did fine. I know I did. I promised before I'm gonna do a PDF reading of Coraline the book or any other scary book that I remember bleh, reading. I don't know if there's like PDF free forms of freaking Goosebump books. That's what I wanted to do so badly, but I just couldn't. So I don't know if they exist. That's why. Actually, hold on. Are they a real thing? Goosebump books. PDF. Yeah, I don't think there's a. Yeah, they don't real. Oh my god, wait, I could. Wait, hold on. Could I? Log in and wait, oh my god, someone made an entire like internet archive of like some of the Goosebump books. What? No, that's not real. That can't be real. That's not real. Hold on, I'm actually checking this right now. If this is actually for real or not. Because if it is, that changes the whole ball game like immediately. I might make just an overlay just for the sake of reading. The Internet Archive might be free. No. The Internet Archive is real. That I'm not dissing. I'm just saying I'm more surprised of the fact that someone had a PDF of just everything. So I don't know if it's like if I actually have the access to it. That's what I'm saying. Oh my god, it's real! Oh my god, I can! Ooh! Is it for real? Is it going? Oh my god! Oh my god! We could do a book reading! Whoa! There's a random person literally in the Reddit who has these! Dude! That's awesome! There's like a couple. There's not like a lot, but there's like a couple we could do. I don't know how many we could do, but that's why I'm like, I'm holding off. I'm surprised. Color me surprised. Okay, I actually need to know, there's a specific book that I know I want to read that I don't know if they have it. Oh, I don't think they have it. They don't. Oh, there's a couple. Ooh, okay. All right, chat. We might actually have the chance to do like a book reading. So thank you, random. Yeah, thank you, random person who just made like. All right, they're not obviously on all of the books. There's a couple of books I do want to read from like core memory. I don't know if they have this one. I'm gonna actually like hold on. Let me type in. There's a specific one that I remember. There was a specific one. Is it downloadable? No, it's not. It's not. It's not. Damn. I gotta like find somewhere else to like find that sucker because those are gonna be like hella long. Oh wait, I don't think. Hold on. Alright, okay. We're gonna figure that out like on another time, but now we know. There are some books we could borrow, technically. There are some books that we could borrow. for when and whenever we do that, I'm gonna plan a stream. There's actually okay. There's a couple. I don't think I actually went fully over what plans I want for the stream, essentially. But what? What's Gouda? How are you today? We were just. How are you? We were just talking about like books. I guess ghost books. I guess. How are you? Hope you're doing super well. I could have been here earlier, but OBS decided to be a bitch and decided to like make my life hassle. So yeah, I'm good. How about you? We're doing good. I'm doing good. How's the arting? Arting coming along. We're making stickers, and I'm locking in for an event. You know the event that I'm going to next month. So I haven't had the chance to work on them because of everything in my life has just been like hassle for me. So now we're actually now with like less time. I'm mad maxing everything. I'm just gonna make some stickers and a couple of prints, and then just call it that. And then next to the next time when I do this, because I do want to do the next event, I'm gonna actually full on straight up be prepared. And yeah, but yeah, we were just talking over uh how there was a couple of uh uh books reading. Oh yeah, streams. So for the rest of October, but in general, you never know. We're a couple of things we're gonna do. We're gonna try and find some scary games. So we're gonna do a return of I don't know if we could. We're gonna do a couple of like scary games. Little Nightmares 3 came out, but I want to play the first game because I really, really want to. It's just my favorite game. The second one we're gonna do is like book readings. So I didn't make an overlay, obviously. So I might just copy and paste this overlay with a different like reaction, or just the same one, or I don't know. Of just basically a book reading where we basically just read storybooks that are from childhood essentially. So Goosebumps, I know I mentioned Coraline. I also mentioned there was another one I think I mentioned. I don't know. It's like three scary stories to tell in the dark. There was like another one that was popular, as well as a couple of others. And then we'll do an entire uh there's one more reactions. So I don't know if Google has. Oh, I don't know if YouTube has these, but since we can't watch there can't watch a couple of uh oh god oh god excuse me, push me. So we can't watch a couple of the obvious popular things, and for some goddamn reason I can't watch Scary Godmother on the darn thing, even though for some reason people could react. We're gonna try and watch some old classic like horror flicks that, if YouTube permits, can find me. If they are a thing. I mean, heck, if all I know, if that's the case, I could just mute the entirety of that stream and just y'all can just react it with me and just I don't know, timestamp it wise. That's the second option I have so far. But yeah, that's it. The biggest last thing, which I don't know if I'll have the time also, was to have like a reaction. I don't know. It would be like submit scary stories, and I read all said scary stories that that you guys have witnessed or are just a general scary story, essentially. That was the last thing. I don't know if I'll have the time because I don't have like a setup for that also as well. But who knows? If I have the time and seeing how much more time I have with like doing this, straight up, I might be able to, who knows? Who knows? Who knows, honestly. But yeah, those are the future goals. So Little Nightmares will try and play. There's like a couple of other games I want to try and play. There, uh, who knows? The second part I realized is that once Halloween's over, I have to revert like literally all my overlays back to my original one, and it sucks. Well, I mean, obviously, because now I won't have the time to do all the cool things and whatever. So I had to revert back to my. I'm hoping before I have enough time, before I like go back. I don't think I will. I want to like at least keep something. Man, yeah, this is the one time you're ever gonna get. So all these overlays are seasonal. These overlays in this character is all seasonal, like just like the pumpkin spice latte. So once it's gone, you're gonna have to wait for another 365 days until uh um it rolls around again. So you're gonna have to like wait until then. Just like the pumpkin spice, like actually, okay, can I confess, I've never had a pumpkin spice latte. I do not know what they taste like. I know it obviously tastes like pumpkin, but I just never had one. I just never had a pumpkin spice before. Wait, really? Yeah. I'm not a Starbucksy person. I don't like coffee in general. And the only times I have gone there, I literally got like the equivalent of like a fruit juice or like water because where we're going has like water. I've tried it once, way too sweet for me. Is it too sweet? I mean, I would have liked it. I like sweet drinks. I like hot chocolate. That's basically just like my version of just coffee I could drink, but I know it's not technically coffee. But I never actually had it. But people make like a huge deal of it. I was walking to my I've been walking to campus earlier like today, and I was like saying to myself, okay, I have some time before my whole festival. I want to try and taste what a pumpkin spice is. It was like during the middle of the day. What are the chances anyone was going to be there to grab the darn thing? It turns out I went there like right after, before I even got home. Even there was like a line of people just waiting for it, and I'm sitting here like, dude, is it really worth it? Like all of these people, all of these people for like a pumpkin spice. I don't know why. What's the deal of it? Is it like the taste of it? Is it like the text? Is it the taste? Because apparently people always go for like, oh, it tastes like. I was watching a food theory. I never liked Starbucks much in general, since I what how my I think I mentioned it before. My mom doesn't really go for Starbucks, so we never ever gone to Starbucks, and because of that, I'm not really a Starbucks addict. The times that we have gone, however, she told me, and these are in her words, not mine, that it feels like they induce like a lot of like fun powder inside of them. And if you know what I mean, I'm saying it because I don't know how heavy strict they are with like wording, but think of fun powder, the sense of it, like into it. And so I'm sitting here like, oh, okay. And I just never tried it ever since. I never ever bothered. And so I keep telling myself, I'm gonna try it one day. And I just never do. The only time I'm ever gonna try like a Starbucks drink is literally when their their pumpkin peppermint latte comes rolling around. That would be my first true ever Starbucks drink. Cause I do like uh I love peppermint drinks. I had a peppermint hot chocolate before, and I don't think I've ever had a latte before, but I'm pretty sure that's like a lighter version of it. So as long as I like try that, and I want to ask them to make it extra effing sweet, because I know I don't want none of that bitter stuff. That'll be my first true drink, and then I'll swap to a peppermint latte, and that'll be it. Because I was watching Food Theory, they had an episode where they were like, okay, why do people do like the peppermint the pumpkin spice latte? And people are like, oh, it's because of the nostalgic it brings. The nostalgic it brings. I'm just like, is it really? And they're like, it turns out there's a lot of like elements of spiciness and spice and herbs that more infused with it instead of like the pumpkin itself until like later down the line. And I was like sitting here like, there's this. It gives you like it basically gives you like the ratatouille thing where you just like get a nice drink and it's so good you just flash back to like your childhood or whatever. I'm just sitting there like, okay. I mean, there has to be more to that than that. It cannot be just for nostalgic purposes, because that's the case, then, man, it sucks. But I've never had it to this day. I don't think I'll ever have it. But the day that I have it, I will let you guys know immediately my actual thoughts and opinions. Plastic channels are like, yeah. That's what I said. It's basically like people apparently say like it gives them the Ratatouille feel, so they flash back to just like a childhood or whatever that made them like super like I don't know happy. So I'm just like, whoa, really? That's a thing? Okay, I didn't know that was a thing, but apparently it is, and it's a real thing. And so there's like a ton of them that are just like, yeah, give me the sense of me like back home in like early whatever year, and they're just like, yeah, it just feels kind of good. But who knows? I don't know. I know nothing about coffee, barely. I barely am a coffee drinker, at the very least. The only times I have drunken coffee is literally when I'm either if I'm on a road trip and I'm driving and I need actually like caffeine in me, or if I just need to keep myself warm. Taste is like the last thing I ever considered taste. Okay, Lugushi done. Yeah, who knows? But it was just so many people lined up for coffee. Then again, people are always so addicted to Starbucks coffees. I don't know what people see or taste in them. I never personally had them. I don't know what's the hype about them. I don't know why people like them, but they do. What we dance, the summer we can be all up to the gentle legions never. In the ocean, you feel shy time, and every little fire rolls with a hard time. Oh, little thing, but a hard time, somebody. Excuse me, sir. There must be someone with cookies before I have to see someone who knows me with someone in uniforms. I really get under who usually more screaming at the angel when they push him through the door. If we were sure, there must be someone with cookies before I have to see someone who knows me with someone in uniform. I really church on Sunday, Julie usually more screaming at the entrance when they push them through the door. Oh, lentils. Okay, actually, hold on. I'm gonna make this layer be like the same color as his skin fur. I think it'll be better since it basically is his fur. I've done it before when I do other, like, when I did the VTubers. Some of them were, like, more animal-based than human-based. So it helps enough. It helps enough to just have, like, whatever color is their base color and just use that as a way. It helps enough for me, personally, so I don't have to worry about constantly, like, trying to, like, do the thing. It helps a lot. There must be someone you can use me for. I'd like to see someone who knows me or someone in uniform. I heard you heard this tune before. Screaming at the angels when they push them through the door. There must be someone you can use before. I'd like to see someone who someone excuse me, sir. There must be someone you can use before. I'd like to see someone who knows me and someone Okay, I think I messed up on the eyes. I know they are much. There we go. Who texted me? Sofa! Well, hello! Welcome in! Oh my goodness. Sorry I'm like being super quiet. What's Gouda? How are you today, mate? This is normally not what I look like. This is normally not what I look like. This is just, welcome to my special Halloween spooktacular event. I'm in pain. Oh no! Why are you in pain? It's Halloween. No, pain. I say it's the best thing. That's the wrong way I was gonna use. That's the best thing ever. I freaking love Halloween. But be safe. But if you are in pain, lie down, rest down. So I'm in marching band, right? Oh no, marching band? Ooh. And I just went, oh yeah, your body would be sore from that. That would be terrible. You better take a nice soaked bath and just like take a nice soaked bath. Guess what? Oh no. What happened? I'm in color guard. Wait, is color guard the ones where they deal with the, I think I remember color guard. Oh, that's a lot. You gotta do a lot of moving. Oh no. That's a lot of movement you do. They deal with the, yeah, what to say? They deal with the flags. Oh shit. Oh no. You're like putting so much weight and effort into those. Damn. You better like sleep or something. Like you have, I hope you're like relaxing. But good luck. You're more props than that because I can never do that. I'm good right now. Okay, good. I wish I could be in band, but I'm not good at playing instruments. The closest I've done was like a piano, and that's not like good in their standards, so. And I'm not the most athletic person. But welcome in! You missed yesterday, but we had a Halloween debut, so I'm all spooky just for the month. You can just, I'm just Jacko-Fox, just for the time being. So I think it's for my ankle, now my wrist hurts. Jesus! Oh my god! Someone, you better rest up. You better, like, put ice on them. Put ice on them. I don't know. Put ice on them. That's not good. Oh no. Well, I hope we were just relaxing a bit. We're just basically, drawing a bunch of, drawing a bunch of, designs for a con I'm going to in my hometown. And I didn't have the time to basically, finish because so much shit was happening within the span of months that I kind of literally put a pause on everything. So, we're basically just going, Mad Max mode and just getting them all done within a month left. And judging by how far I'm going with these, who knows? Maybe I can get them all done before it. But I hope you're just welcome in. We're just relaxing, just listening to the Halloween musics and spooky stuff that I have. What is your ideal costume? Or you're not gonna wear costume, or do you know? Okay. I am gonna wear an actual costume. My original, I mentioned yesterday, I have two costume options. I'm going to, like, my original costume was to wear my Vash cosplay that I wore during my convention that I had this year, because originally that was supposed to be a Halloween costume, but because it got delayed, I had to opt out for a vampire costume that I had to get at my spirit for, like, last minute. So that is my costume. Or B, if I have work on Halloween day, I'm gonna go simple, wear, like, my fox onesie, and wear that instead. Just to make it enough. I'm gonna ask my employees and my manager, like, if I dress up, can I go to dress up while working? And whatever I say, uh, goes. I had to, like, okay, the vampire was, like, my last attempt of, like, getting something, because there's one thing I do love dressing up. I love dressing up. So I was a little upsetty that when I try to get my things, my costume came in late. And the badge costume, like, also came in, like, was like shit, also, so. It was a very bad costume. But besides that, I'm going to, whichever I have. And if not, then I have my Halloween sweater that I do always have that. So I can wear that as well. Whenever that badge cosplay was sick. Oh my god, yeah, I have, that was the coolest thing I've ever had. I'm still recovering by the fact I'm not gonna wear heels. I don't know yet. Well, you have time. It's the 15th. You practically have time. So as long as you have your costumes and Spirit doesn't, like, lose everything, or I'm not Party City, that's already gone. Because I know for a fact, once the week of actual Halloween starts, everything is going to, like, everyone's gonna be, like, getting, like, their costumes last minute. Like, last minute. And everyone knows that for a fact. That's why I'll come in prep. I might do something different. I was debating, since next year I won't have school, I'll be free. I can go way beyond and just dress up as something better. For as what, I do not know. But I'm having some ideas. But who knows? Guys, I'm gonna start digging my grave after my competition on Saturday because next week I have regionals. Oh my god. Sofa! Can we give a good luck? Sofa, cheer. I don't know if you have like a good. I don't have a cheer mate. Oh, everyone give like a good luck. Everyone give all the luck energy to Sofa. Like, manifest it. Put it into Sofa. You got it. You will do fantastic. And you will ace it. Have faith, calm thyself, and you will manage. Please, I need it. Don't worry. I think that explains why I guess you weren't in much in Myoji's, I think, streams. You're gonna be on it. You're gonna be super sick. You're gonna be rad, man. You're gonna do so awesome. I wish I had a cheering emote so I could just be like, sound routine that's just like confetti, confetti, confetti noise. Yeah! But I don't know. I'm so upset. So I'm gonna try. Okay, guys. Do you have any ideas? I was practicing in each of the streams. Oh, were you just in the... Oh, really? Shoot, I didn't know that. That's the multi-talented, multitasking skills that I could never do. I can't do that for shit. Well, welcome in. Hopefully I would just lurk. Oh yeah, that's what I've been literally doing too. If there's like a streamer I'm watching, but I'm also streaming at the same time, I'll just like be in there a bit, say hi and bye, and just lurk in the background the entire time, and just be like, all right, let's see what they're going on so far. That's what I did literally yesterday, for the debut. Because I was like, oh damn. I could have done, like, on time. OBS gives me trouble. OBS hates me. I swear. You guys are the best. Aww. We spread positive vibes. We don't want no bad vibes here. Well, I gotta go. Bye, Sophie. Thanks for English. I need to sleep. Oh, sleep. Definitely rest. Obviously. You sleep. Alright? Rest well. Oh, my music stopped. Yes, I'm playing music still. Rest well, Sofa. See you the next time. I don't know what time we'll stream, but see you the next time. Mazrek, you need to sleep. You need to relax, alright? I swear. You have I attract night owls, I swear. And y'all night owls need y'all are up when I'm like still relatively am up, and it'd be like 4 a.m. or whatever the other time zone for y'all. Sleep. God, like do that. Don't like the hell layer's open. Oh, that. Oh, ads are starting soon. The hell did it open? Okay, there we go. Okay, you still have a pumpkin. May I buy one? Sure, you can take it. It only costs that of like, it costs like some screws. It costs 50. It costs 50 screws. Okay, you have my two candy bars. What are they? What candy bars are they? What are the candy deals? We gotta know what candy we're trading off. I ain't gonna deal with any. I'll tell you if you get them or not. It's just solely heavy on the candy. You tell me. Nope, that's the wrong one. Nope, that's the wrong one. Alright, so I'm gonna go to a pumpkin patch at some point. Oh, we haven't done one ever since we moved out here. There was one that was happening nearby us, but it was raining so much yesterday that we couldn't go. And so I remember going to a pumpkin patch. I have a photo I remember a core memory. I don't know where, but I think this was in like Arizona or something. I don't know. I'm gonna ask like my mom. But we went to a pumpkin patch. It was a very like I was in a tractor with her, and we were just going along in the pumpkin patch field, and we were just going around, and I think I remember seeing a very specific pumpkin. It was like lumpy. It wasn't like a full circle, but it was like lumpy in a way where it kind of looked like okay, I don't know how to describe this without it making it. It looked like a pear. Like it kind of looked like a very like pear-shaped creature thingy or something. It was pear-shaped at the very least. But I remember seeing it and I was like, "Oh my gosh, I want to grab that one. That one's so funny." And I think I asked my mom and she was like, "All right, cool, grab it." It looked like I don't know what went through my mind that day, but it was like super, super, super. It was like a kind of pearish shapeish like creature. I don't know what I named it, but I love that guy so much. It was like a cute little creature. But I remember that core memory. I'm gonna ask my mom like what else do we went to like that specific thing because she'll confirm or deny those things. But I know for a fact we went to one. Oh, I didn't know you named your own food. It's been a while. I don't know, they're like creatures. They're so cute. To this day, I want to eat like an actual pumpkin. Because I know you can technically eat a pumpkin. Like, not like in terms of like, oh, drink it up. Like, I know there's a way, like, how you can eat like an actual pumpkin. Correct me if I'm wrong, but there is a way to do that. I just do not know how, nor know how to do it. But if and ever, I want to eat like a pumpkin. I want to eat like a cactus, like an actual physical cactus. Not in like a pumpkin pie or like a pumpkin puree or something like that. I want to eat like the actual, because it is technically a fruit or gourd or something. It's an actual fruit. You can technically eat it like from stem. It's a root, like legit. Oh no, I believe you. I believe you. I'm just upset I never had one. That's why I'm just like one of these days, if and whenever there's a way to cook them, because I want to eat one so badly, because they do kind of look good. There's like 1,000 of foods I want to like, that's good. I want to eat it like depending on how it's like prepared and cooked, like I'll eat it. But I just don't know how. Okay. Honestly, it's tasty. I feel it'd be tasty. I feel like they would be tasty. It just depends on how you prep them, essentially. I think I've seen the video on how they prep and eat the pumpkin. Ooh. Ooh, I want to look at those. There's a way to, like, enjoy them, because I know, like, you can eat pumpkin seeds, right? You can eat pumpkin seeds. I feel like you can. Like, you're able to. Like, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. But I know there's, like, bags where they, like, sell pumpkin seeds. Oh, no, that's what I meant to do. I didn't mean to do the freaking whole body. This thing. There we go. Ooh, yeah, okay. If and whenever I figure out how to eat them, I want to figure out how to eat them. Where is it? Here is it. Maybe the same sunflower seeds. I think so. You just eat the whole with the sunflower seeds and you just spit out whatever on the inside. Or no, you spit like there's the whole outer area and just like eat whatever left over essentially. So it's the same thing basically. Legoshi. Oh, I try to. Would you believe me if I was like, I told you I was struggling trying to eat a freaking, like, sunflower seed at some point? Because I never ate one before, but I saw my mom, I think, ate them, like, in a special way. Or no, it was like a seeds. We were eating seeds, and she ate them in a way where basically, she put the lot in her mouth, and then spat out, like, a constant rotating of some seeds. And I was just struggling with one. I was just sitting here like, how the heck did you do that? It says, it's like a pack full of rice and from seeds from. Yeah, those are a seed. Okay, I remember, okay, way back in high school, whenever people were like experimenting with like the foods and whatever to make, there was like a weird conglomeration of like different types of genres of food, we'll say. And so one of them I remember was someone made like a freaking sunflower seed, and they had like some weird hot sauce on it, and like a specific like Okay, I don't know the name of this, but it's like tahit something, tahit. It's like a specific like hot powder stuff that people would put on like fruits. Is it weird? Yeah, they add like it was like there's like a specific hot, not hot powder, but hot powder where you would put on like I'm thinking like off the top of my head because this is common, like watermelon or like melons in general. It's like a specific like hot powder substance where whatever that substance is, I just can't remember. They add it basically to the to the sunflower seeds. And some people said it was good. I don't know how or why or what made them think that yeah, that's good. But you'd be surprised. High school has a weird sense when it comes to combos of foods. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about. It's specific. Is that specific? There's like a. It starts with a T. I don't know if it's called tahine, but it's like a specific like they put on like fruits like watermelons and melons, and it's like a hot like not hot sauce, but a hot sauce variant that makes it like a combination of like spicy and sweet. Tahini. Yeah. Hold on. Let me look at my phone. Is it called tahine? Hold on. Tahini. Is it this? Yeah, tahine. It is tahine. It's tahine. Tahine was used a lot in like for like the people selling them off. So tahine was like the popular like okay for rotters or lurkers whoever don't know. Tahine is basically like a spice that was used as like you can use to cook, but you can also use in like other ingredients. It's like chili. Chili pepper is there as like the main source. So it's not like super spicy, but if you don't like spice, aka if you're like me and you can't handle it, it'll be like hot to you. You can use the spice on almost anything. Fruit things. Yeah, there was like a specific candy I actually remember. It was like a candy tahine. I don't know if it's specifically it's called that, but if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. It's basically like I'm gonna type into King Candy. I know it's basically no, it's not showing me the actual image. No way it is. They're called okay, Google's being weird with me with this. I'm on my phone searching this up. But the ones that I've seen with like tahine mix is called Loriana Pelon Pelo Rico. I think that's how it is. It's called or just called Pelon Pelonza. Pelon Pelonza. It's basically just like a spicy. You push the spice up. It's like in a baby, like baby bop, like a juicy drop, baby bop, whatever. But it's like a kind of like my mix of sweet and like spicy. So if you're a person who likes those combinations of flavors, then those are for you. And yeah, like what Boa said, you can add it in like everything. So fruits was a thing they add like a lot. So when sometimes I'll see people like have them in carts for like melons and things, put on pineapples, like cantaloupes, I'm pretty sure you can use them for like in drinks. I know you people add them for like that kick. There are some candies that are just basically coated in that. They're just coated. So Dum Dum Suckers will have some coated. They'll be like, there's like a specific lollipop. I can't remember the name of the lollipop per se, but you just basically have it like wrapped in it. Um, and other things. And you can use it's like regular seasoning too, obviously. So you use it for like your regular seasoning and things, so it's also used for that. But it was like everywhere. I couldn't handle it obviously because spice. But if you like spicy stuff, that's basically it for you. Yeah, so like, yeah, if you ever want to try it, they're like abundant. You can find them. Speaking of, there was like a weird era with my high school when it comes to like flavored combinations of like things. Apparently, obviously, it was not allowed. It was illegal. Well, not illegal. I don't want to say that. Well, it is. You're not allowed to like basically sell items according to the school, quote unquote, illegally, unless it is for a foundation for a club fundraiser or things like that. So, there was so from ninth grade onwards, there was a person who I knew who essentially was, who sold a lot of things. Not just her, there were like a bunch of other people who did up selling a bunch of other items too. But she came in and like on the first like couple weeks into ninth grade, she had like a duffel bag with her with other snacks in it. And at first, to me, I thought, oops, ads are starting in 3 minutes. I thought at first it was, oh, it was just her lunch. Or, oh, she's probably taking the schools to like a freaking, I don't know, for like, I don't know. But she starts selling them outside, like after class, she starts selling them. And honestly, I was like, you can do that? But she would almost get caught. Our teachers would be like, hey, don't sell things. And she'd be like, okay. But they didn't care, and they know for a fact that she didn't care. And so I was after school, and I was like, seeing what she had. It wasn't really bad. She had like a bunch of, let's say, it was just like candies and like snacks you would get from like a vending machine in bulk. Something that you would get from like, I don't know, like a Smart and Finals or whatever. That's essentially where you would find them from. But the part was the fact that you you're not allowed to sell them, obviously. And so I was just like, oh, that sounds fun. I want to sell things and like bring things. I thought it was normal. Because everyone else I saw slowly was like baking and bringing things to like campus. And so a lot of it was just like someone made like Kool-Aid flavored gummy bears in like bags. Someone had like brownies, like full on, like homemade brownies. Obviously, I didn't get them because I didn't know if there was like there was like a 50-50 split shot that they were either normal brownies or weed brownies. So I wasn't risking that little bit at all. Some of them were let's say they were like the tahini with the fruit combo. So it was like fruit with tahini mixed into it. What else? What else? What else? What else is there? There was also what else was there? There was like someone made like a muffin, like a whole muffin for school. For what? I don't know. But it got so out of hand that our principal had to like make a play basically talking about, hey, you're not allowed to sell things unless you are a part of a club. And everyone just kind of like was like, okay, cool. And they still ignored it regardless. I didn't even know it was like I told my mom like earlier, like the same time when I saw, I was like, I want to sell things at the school. He's like, oh, really? You do? I was like, yeah. And like, I think she knew what I was talking about, but I don't think she knew that I didn't know anything about like the dangerousness of it. So yeah. And the thing is, like, I didn't know like I just want to make money because I didn't have a job. I was a high schooler, and I thought that was a cool way to make. Oh, welcome back from anyone back from ads. I thought that would be a cool way to make money. I didn't know it was illegal, but I just want to make money. I just want to do what all the other cool people were doing. But then I stopped caring a while, so people, yeah, they did. You tell a person don't do the thing, and they're still gonna do it regardless. Like, they're gonna still do it in the end. It's not gonna really stop them. They know since they don't. Well, yeah, obviously you're not supposed to. It's only if you're gonna sell things in typicalness. It's supposed to be just for your school for fundraising purposes. So the only time you would sell is like after school, outside, like the front, wherever entrance you go to, and you're able to sell that. Like the typical thing would be pizza. So people will be selling pizzas, they'll sell like baked goods just for school fundraisers. But what everyone else was doing when they're just going around asking, "Hey, would you want this? Would you want this?" You can't allow that. But they just never care. Yeah, American high school are weird. Madre, don't like. They're weird, at the very least, because we are more insane than anyone else. I'll find to see if I can find more horrible voice lines. Mm, didn't know it can be that bizarre. Weird food. You'd be surprised. The combinations, the weirdness of the food combinations, they can be good. It's just very funny knowing that. Like, I didn't know about the existence of like Kool-Aid slash freaking. Okay, I just lost my gummy bears. I never ate it because it was just like it's already too sweet. Why are you gonna add like basically a sweet candy and then coat it with essentially it's just like concentrated like red powder that's not even like edible. Like that is for the water and liquids. That has to like stir in it. Like hello, but they found it and apparently it's good to them essentially. So yeah, gummy bears. Yeah, it was gummy bears. Actually, okay, gummy bears in with like Kool-Aid powder or like it was like a gummy bears with like in tahini and other things. So it was basically just like the flavoring of just the gummy bear coated in like they'll make like their failed attempt of like um sour gummy bear candy since it's like it's basically oh it's just gummy bears sour like before like I think before someone did like a freeze when freeze dried candy became like marketable and saw now in stores someone I know did an attempt to make like what they proclaimed and called space food. So they took like every candy and then they had like a freeze they freeze dried them and then they had them in like the before it was like super big essentially. But it was really cool to see though. But yeah, any combination will be made anywhere by the school, all to make a quick buck. So that's essentially what it is. Worst thing was I think was the one I saw with like jelly beans. I was just like, ew, girl, that's already disgusting itself. Why jelly beans? Oh, just for a quick, but yeah, it was like people were doing it anyway to get money. Thankfully, at least I was with like in a school with in my group with just like nerds. That was weird. Yeah, in a sense, it would sound weird if it was like I'm not gonna say it's a normal high school because it's a high school, but the thing is, we were in a magnet art program, so a lot of us were artists, and I don't think any of us were that like malicious in intent to do things. We were all staying in our lanes like nerd kid. Well, I mean, at the very least, we were all like nerd kids. So we didn't really do anything per se that was like for the that attempt to like do anything like naughty. But if we just wanted money and do things, then we'll find a way. And someone was able to do it. I don't know where she is to this day. Probably just doing well, selling things, and doing other quick bucks to get the thing.
Close your eyes, you'll be here soon.
God damn it, I can't do this bloody circle.
Itchy knees and
Okay, there,
cheeks
that's good.
of phone. Doki doki
Where is
hontonine.
between your list? I don't know what they're doing now, but that was just my high school. Every high school is different, so not every high school is the same. So don't take as what I say as like the definite, like, oh, all high schools are this, because I know for a fact they're not. That was just my only high school experience. Oops. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Of time will wring my neck. Every little moment spells regret. But I don't have to feel this way. As a voice inside my head.
High school experience was my high school experience is when my classmates went two seconds, like class A or B, start to brawl fight of the school, also absent, same thing. I experienced that in full detail. Thankfully, we weren't close enough to when a fight were to occur. We almost got into a riot, our school did. Like, we almost had, like, almost a full-blown riot, but it got simmered down. And the funny thing is, a lot of, like, thousand elemental elements kicked in. This was during, and I remember it clearly, too. It was during January, like, 12th. Like, right, like, a couple weeks back into school. Like, 2019, essentially. And what happened, there was like a protest going on for all the people in the LUSD school. And so that means all the teachers, essentially, were going to be outside for like a couple of, days protesting their stance, while all the students were inside doing their things. And the funny thing is, during that day, I was going to try and do a blood drive thing that I want to do, and I couldn't do it because I was scared. Funny enough, this was happening during it was a very heavy rainstorm, so keep an eye on that. So, because it was during the morning time, all of the students were crammed inside of the cafeteria. It was an outside cafeteria, very small kinda, and it was like super raining. So we were all jam packed on the like underneath the building trying to make ourselves be warm. But the problem is the fact that like whilst I was walking when I was walking towards the blood drive thing, like I said, I wasn't able to do it, so I backed out and like turned around immediately. Then the funny thing is, I was walking back out to go use the bathroom, and I got like the power went out, and all of a sudden I'm hearing text messages from my friends. Oop, I think I'm hearing like the power went out. I was like, uh-oh, that's not good. And I got a text message from my friend, I think. They were like, Kit, where are you? And I was like, oh, I was in the bathroom. what happened? The power went out all of a sudden. They're like, dude, there's like mass hysteria going out right now. Like, what do you mean? Like, meet us up at the cafeteria where we normally sit. And when I went down, all of a sudden, everyone was once like kind of quiet, but everyone was now like riled up. Like, people were like throwing things, like yelling, like I couldn't hear myself. They were like, someone like I brought a boombox. People were like very antsy. We couldn't go inside our campus building until like their time limit was up. And people were like, everyone's on tables, running. I hear people being like, oh, yo, there's a fight going on. And everyone just like running to where it was happening or any tent. And people, the students were like flocking, yelling out, like, let us go home, let us go home. Like telling us, like, or real riot. Because here's the only ones keeping us in charge, like keeping us all in line, was the freaking like 3 janitors and a couple of like the cafeteria ladies. That's it. Barely anyone else. No teachers, no security guards, no nothing. Like it was literally just us, and we were just like, this is not good. Because if how it goes, because of how everything was like perfectly aligned, there could have been a point where like an actual fight broke out. Because someone I think was almost like fighting the teachers. And we were just like, what the hell's happening? Like, it's like very chaotic or something. Yeah, it was. So everyone was just like, it was like a perfect storm. Straight up. Like, imagine. And the school was like, I think where I went to, it was like a very practically like small, well, not a small high school. It was a very, well, how do I describe it? It's not small, but it's not too big. It sort of feels like a movie. It did. So imagine like me and like my other friend groups, like all huddled together in the midst of like handling like 50, not 50, like 5 to 10,000 students roughly, all with it. I don't want to say the numbers. I don't know how many, but it's like a lot of students all smushed underneath the school building in the cafeteria area, nowhere to go because it was raining. The cafeteria building is actually full on the inside, and all the teachers are on the outside. So you couldn't do anything at that point. So we were just like, oh shit, we might actually die. Thankfully, the freaking teacher, the power went out, the power went back up immediately, and everyone went to go inside home. So people were just like, oh, thank God. But I remember it vividly. That was like, you can never forget that. It was like a core, like, memory to me. Because I was like, dude, I witnessed, like, y'all crammed together. Yeah, every grade was crammed together. All the 9ths, all the 10ths, 11ths, 12th graders. Everyone was crammed together. No one was separated. It was like mass cats and dogs, mass hysteria, and technically just all living together. And that was the creepy part. Imagine if there was an actual riot because of that, like straight up. After that, who wouldn't forget? Like, I think I told my mom. She was like, "Oh my gosh, you okay?" Like, "Oh my gosh, you should have gone home." I was like, no, I'm fine. Because thankfully, like I said, the power immediately went back up, and the principal was like, "All right, everyone, go back inside your class." And so I was like happy, and some people were like happy, but the funny thing is, you can hear like a couple of people yelling out like, "No!" Like they were upset that now because of the whole factal happened, they'll never they have to go to class. Oh, ad starting in 3 minutes. So yeah, it was both like traumatizing, but it gave me like a sense of like a perfect storm rather of how like a riot could happen. I think like I witnessed like the stages of like how do like protests happen in real time, like sped up edition. It was just like kind of traumatizing, like I said, but very, very, very funny. Just how like it played out. It was like weirdly perfect setting too. Like perfect rainstorm, power outage, crammed people in a building, no sense of leaving or going out or leaving the premise area. Perfect storm. Perfect weather storm actually. Like honest to God. It's almost like a voice or something. Yeah, that really was. I don't know how it came to be. It perfectly aligned. The only reason it stopped solely was because of the fact that we had the Power Edge came back and the teachers came in. Because we knew the teachers weren't going to be in there, like, outside constantly. But it was just very, very, like, a lot of circumstances did occur where it could almost literally could have heck, we could have just gone home. Like, and when you think about it, we could have literally all gone home after that point. But thankfully we did it. And we were just like cool and relaxed. We're like, okay, we're gonna run the police. I, oh my god, it's true. Oh my god, that is true. I was in this setting. And it was like scary though. I mean, I think I was like, okay, so it was 20. I was like a 10th, 11th grade during that timing. So it was just like, oh my god. Madness, like madness, madness. Thankfully, I had some friends. Funny enough, I always brought like an Uno game with me just because there'll be days where me and my friends will just be hanging out enough and we'll be just like, let's play Uno. And so I just brought it with me, I think. And they're just like, oh my god, it's perfect. So we played like Uno until the power like came back on. So that was a funnier thing. Or it's just Uno like, yeah, we did. We just play games. We were not like, thankfully I'm with friends who are like also like shy nerds as well as me. So we literally all just like talked and yapped for like hours. Less talking, we just more like screamed at each other because we could even hear ourselves normally in the situations. So we just like, how are you today? We were just like yelling back and forth at each other at that point. Very funny. Very, 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 very funny. Okay, I thought I was gonna have the time to finish, I think, Louis down, but I don't think I'm not gonna. We'll do that tomorrow. Oh no, that's not what I want to do. No, 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 no. Where's my bucket? Pink bucket. Thank you. Nope. Oh, right. She had shoes. I completely forgot. I thought I did that. I gave her shoes. The frick. Okay. Oh right, and her fur. I almost forgot to do the fur put. Okay. What's the closest I can make it? Because her fur is technically cream. So this will be the closest we can make her fur be looking like a cream. Right color. There we go. Yay. There we go, there we go, there we go. I almost forgot to do that tidbit. I'm sitting here like, something doesn't look right. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta do the everyone's like the animal bit to it. There we go. Alright, yeah, we're gonna kid everyone else. Bye, Boa! Thank you for joining! We'll be live like tomorrow, not at 3 o'clock, but at like 5, roughly 5. So be there at 5, not 3 o'clock, because I have class during that time. Just looking at me, your eyes are such a sensation. That the say is that it's all in my head. I don't forget lost to how calling my thing. I freaking love Kurikyo songs so much, man. I love them. I need to add more. I need to listen to more of his songs again because he had like a list of now. I was like, oh, this is Haru. I was there's all the characters from an anime from Beastars. Beastars is a cool anime. I personally love it a lot. It's super cute. Well, not cute. It's a mature show. So if you can't handle like mature themes in terms of like the show wise, I'm going to end up accidentally doing everything wrong. If you can't handle mature themes wise of the show, it ain't for you. But Beastars is super good. Yeah, I want to watch that. You can watch it. I like it a lot. My friend my friend got me into it solely because she was like, "Yeah, you're a furry, right?" I'm like, "Yeah." It was like, "Okay, watch this." I'm like, "Dude, are you gonna like make me watch this stuff solely because that I that's hold on, I got a message." But like my friend was like, "Yeah, you're a furry, right?" And I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Okay, cool. Watch Beastars." And I was just like, "Are you gonna assume that I'm a furry just because you think I'm a furry? I'm gonna watch like a bunch of like an anime solely based off this, and you think I'm gonna be like it?" And she was like, "Well, you know what? She's not wrong. I do love Beastars like a lot, not just because of the furry stuff, but it's really good. It's really good." And I did, and it's where I literally discovered one of, if not the many voice actor dubs, because I learned where a lot of my favorite dub VAs were in there. That's where I discovered the main VA for Legoshi, aka Jonas Scott, and I was like, I fell in love with his voice immediately, and I was like, oh my gosh, I love that. Oh my gosh, you play him so well. It's where I think Laura Jill is also playing as Haru, and I know Ben Disc is in there, which is a very funny thing because he's one of my favorite. He's an OG VA because he was in a lot of cartoon shows I grew up watching on Cartoon Network. And yeah, but yeah, Jonas Scott was like my first introduction of like the world of dubbing VA, and because of him, he kind of like showed me what the hell like. Well, not him, there's more elements to it, but it was him slash his VTuber counterpart, aka Alpha Kimmy, that kind of like led me to. It was like, oh my god, you could be a voice actor and be a VTuber. Like, imagine a coincidence. Imagine if I found other voice actors who were VTubers, and it turns out there's a shit ton of them. There was like a ton of them apparently, like a lot, which is very funny to me. Apparently, they have like a final season. Is going to be next year, but I do not know when. But I cannot wait to. I already read the manga. This first part of season not 11. So the third season came out, but I'm gonna wait until like the full thing fully released so I can fully binge it all. So I'm gonna can't wait to watch it all of it because I can like I already know how it ends. I'm just gonna curious how like it was the first time I actually I caught up with the manga and be like, oh, I know how it's gonna end, and y'all don't know how it's gonna end. I feel special. Okay, so we did a couple. This is a good stopping point. Tomorrow we'll go to work on more. I was gonna include doing the Rui Louis, but I don't think I have the time. It's like 3 hours, and it is like 7:39. But yeah, it's a very chill stream essentially. But we got like a lot done so far. We had Wolfwood done, we have Vash done from Trigun, we have Legoshi done, and then we finally have Haru done. So the next, yes, it's a well in terms a lot of hours. This is not my longest art stream, minder. My longest one now is like 6 hours, but this is just like half of that. Plus, I want to like put up my food and do everything else. So we're gonna end it. But let's go. Let me quickly save these so I don't end up losing them all. All my art. Let's go to sticker PNG. All stickers. There we go. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Don't worry, I did save. Thank you for the hydrant and the posture check. And that's all my water bottle. I went through 2 bottles today. Okay, yeah, I did save it as a freaking... Yeah, I saved it as a thing. But we got a lot done. Tomorrow, essentially, we'll continue finishing up the Trigun, and then we're gonna jump cut straight into doing a bunch of the Sailor Moon. Because the next batch we're gonna try and do, if we're done, we'll focus heavily on, what do I have on my list? I got rid of Dandanon because I was gonna do it, but I haven't watched the show and I don't want to be like that. We'll be finishing up the Beastars, Sailor Moon as well, and Wakati. If we get them all done, since I won't be able to do them during the weekend because obviously I have school and everything. So yeah. But besides that, we're like good so far. Let's go to the main. Let's go to the main screen real quick. Oh shoot, wrong one. I thought I clicked the right one. Thanks for the good old chill stream. I should be going ahead. Have a wonderful time. Thank you for joining, Madre. And thank you all for joining as well. Thank you, lurkers, as well. Thank you, Madre. Thanks, Boa, as well. Thanks, Sofa, for popping in as well. And thank you to, trying to remember. There's like more people who came in, like, as well. Oh, Coffee as well. Coffee, and Neo also came. Thank you all for joining. Thank you for the bits and the subs given, I guess, and the hydrates and things. And to all the lurkers who are just in here lurking, I appreciate you also. Thank you for relaxing and chillaxing and everything. I appreciate you all super, super much. Next stream will be tomorrow, roughly 5 o'clock. It says, I know my schedule says it's like 3 o'clock, but I assure you that was a mistake on my part. I thought I put in 5, but I think I did this like way too late in the night that I didn't see it correctly. So it's 5 o'clock, roughly 5 o'clock, not 3, okay? So the next stream will be tomorrow. We'll do another more batch of arting. And so hopefully we'll be able to at least get a lot of them done. And whatever I do not get done, I'm going to do on my own time. Because I want to at least complete them all. But yeah, thank y'all for joining today's stream. Thanks for joining another spooktacular Halloween stream. If you want to follow where I do my socials and updates of where I do, I put that all accidentally in caps. You can follow there it goes. There's my socials. There's all my socials. I'm going to dismiss, I think. Because all my socials are here. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, where I do like other things, where I do either animation or like song covers or whatever. They'll be there. And if you want commissions from me, you can follow me here. I have commission page. So if you want a commission from me and you want like me to draw something for you, or if you want a cool aspect, I don't know, whatever I have, shoot me in the emails of the little thingy. And that will be it. Alright. Oh, okay, that's a good song to end off. So let's go to the bye screen. Actually, let me play this while I go there. Alright. Thank y'all for joining so much, for relaxing. This was much more of a relaxing stream. And I'll see you tomorrow. We'll be doing some more arting and things like that, and everything in between. So, I'll end once the song kind of, like, roughly ends, I guess. But, yeah. But for the future, we'll do, hopefully, if we're done with these art pieces, we're gonna do some more cool things. We're gonna play a game or something, and everything. But, yeah. Thanks for joining into this stream. and everything. Everyone rest well, eat well, sleep well, take care of yourselves. Uh, just relax. The weekend's here almost, so just be cozy because fall's here also, and you need to like calm yourselves. But yeah, thanks for tuning into the stream, but it's time for this little jack-o'-lantern funkin' fox to tune out and eat for the rest of the ramen because it is now friggin' cold. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. This broadcast ends in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, everyone. Bye-bye!